Welcome in, friends. We're here at Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina for National Roller Coaster Day. Carowinds is home to 14 different roller coasters. It's just announced that next year they're going to be gaining a 15th coaster. It's a family-friendly coaster, of course, but one more roller coaster to add to their credit. Now there is the crown jewel, Fury 325. That roller coaster is 325 feet tall. First drop, you reach a speed of 95 miles per hour. Let's walk around and look at a few more roller coasters. So over here to my right, we have Ricochet, just your standard wild mouse type roller coaster. It's a very light attendance day here at the park, so everything's virtually a walk-on. It's maybe a 5-minute wait. You can see Ricochet going the left hill there. Family-friendly coaster. Yes, Arnaldo. Yes, sorry if I missed your name. It's very similar to Six Flags. So this is Carowinds. It's a park in North and South Carolina. It's on the state line. There's another roller coaster. So Cedar Fair and Six Flags merged back in June. So next season, this company will be considered Six Flags. Now, each park keeps its own identity. This will still be Carowinds. It's not going to be Six Flags over Charlotte. But if you get a season's pass, you can upgrade to an all parks passport, and it includes all the former Cedar Fair parks and the Six Flags parks. So you can really add, all right, let's catch this. You can really add to your roller coaster credits. So this is Carolina Cyclone. This is a 40-year-old roller coaster. When it debuted back in the 80s, it was the first coaster to feature 4 inversions. So you got 2 loops, 2 corkscrews. Now, based on today's standards, this is just a beginner coaster, but it was the very first coaster to have 4 inversions. There's Ricochet behind us again. Hello from Aeronautica, California. Welcome in, California. I'm going to visit your wonderful state soon. We want to go out to Disneyland to Anaheim. It's probably going to be more during the Christmas season. Hello, let's see who we got. Indescuma Erden. I hope I did not mispronounce your name. If I did, I'm so sorry, but thank you for joining. Go around the corner here. We'll show you another. So we got a opening day roller coaster. This park opened in 1972, I believe it is, 1972. And the Carolina Gold Rusher over here was an opening day attraction. It's just an old mine train. Still a great ride. So last year was the 50th anniversary of the park, so they celebrated the 50th with. This train got a makeover. It's gold for the 50th. You can see the little 50 emblem on the front of the train. It should dispatch shortly. That's the Carolina Gold Rusher. So we're going to be stepping into another little themed area. One thing about Carowinds is that I think they do really well. They're getting away from the pavement. They're going with more pavers. You see the brick. This is paved like a boardwalk. So that area was the Carolina Boardwalk. So it's like, had kind of a beachy theme. Carolina Boardwalk. So here we have the pavers. So it kind of helps from the hot Carolina sunshine. So now we're in the county fair. We step back. I believe they're saying this is 1955 or 56. Some of the music's kind of, it's 1959. Here we have a classic boomerang coaster. It's called the Flying Cobras. I don't really like this roller coaster. It's rough and it has a slow load time because there's only one train in the circuit because it's not a continuous track. But yeah, this is the Flying Cobras. This area it's like I say, it's themed to a county fair, so there's quite a few flat rides. We have the rock and roller back here. There's the crown jewel, Fury 225. So if that name sounds familiar, last year it made the news. One of the weld supports broke on that coaster and it was down for a couple months for repair. So over here is a ride I would definitely not ride. Electro spin. No, thank you. Would you guys ride that? We are still in summertime season, so Carowinds does include a water park that's part of admission, so the water park's on the other side of that fence. We got the do-si-do. I apologize for that music. It's playing some 50s music over here. The do-si-do, it's really fun. I'll probably ride that this evening. It's got a really nice lighting package. It's beautiful at night. Go right up here. We'll show you the North and South Carolina state line. So these brick pavers right here represent the state line. As we go forward, you'll see South Carolina to the left, North Carolina to the right. What time is it over here? It is 3:22 p.m. 3:22 p.m. 322. It's a wind seeker. Part of the water park back there. They have 2 wave pools, numerous water slides, huge kids area. It's included in admission too, which I think's a really great perk. So Knott's Berry Farm in California is in the same family as this theme park. Cedar Fair owns both parks, which is now in the Six Flags family. Let's go show you Copperhead Strike. This is a really great coaster. As soon as I finish this live, I'm going to hit it up. We're now entering into Blue Ridge Junction. Very light crowds today. It'll be busy tomorrow. It always is on Saturdays, but here in the Carolinas, a lot of the kids have went back to school. So just inside that building is the first launch. There you go. This is not a very fast coaster, but it is a fun coaster. It's very smooth. It does feature 2 launches. I think top speed may be 50 miles per hour. It's not fast at all. But one of the effects is you get almost a near stall in these loops, and it offers quite the thrill. Looks like they have 3 tracks, 3 coasters on the track. There's one loading. This is one about to dispatch. We'll catch this launch, and then we'll move on. So they're going back into the station. Inside this building, this barn, if you will, it's themed. So it's the theme of this ride.
Riders must be 52 inches tall to ride.
Can't talk over that announcement.
Are not permitted in line and must be left with a non-rider or in a locker. For your safety,
there we go.
Hats, glasses, and cell phones must be stored in a pocket.
See that almost where it almost stalled? To the faint of heart, that may give you a really big scare. All right, so we're going to leave Blue Ridge Junction. We're going to head over to another themed area called Aeronautica Landing. All the rides over here have kind of a flight theme, if you will. Looks like we're walking into a runway. Terminal A23. There's the control tower. Here's a map of the park. Hey, there's 120 amazing people here. Let me know where you're watching from, guys. And would you visit the park? You can hit that like button too. It kind of helps our channel. This is a fun ride, but it takes loading time is one of the disadvantages. Ireland, welcome. Happy National Roller Coaster Day. I hope you guys are celebrating that in Ireland as well. Do you have a favorite roller coaster in Ireland? So over in the UK, there's a roller coaster called the Smiler. The same company that makes the Smiler makes this roller coaster, Mack Rides. Back in the 90s, this park was owned and operated by Paramount Studios. It was Paramount Parks. And so a lot of the rides that were built during that time frame were themed to the Paramount movies. So this coaster you see in the background was originally named Top Gun the Jet Coaster, after the Tom Cruise Top Gun movie. Of course, when Paramount Studios sold this to Cedar Fair, all the movie branded names went away because they didn't want to pay the licenses. So it's now called Afterburn. So maybe we'll see it move here momentarily. This building is currently not being used inside there. There's a motion simulator theater, so we expect some announcement for that in the next couple years that it's going to be redeveloped. When Paramount owned it and operated it, it was Days of Thunder. So it was, like I said, it was a simulator, and it was almost like you were in a race car. Another Tom Cruise movie over there. I was hoping we'd see Afterburn. So they must only be running one train today, so dispatch is just a bit slow for that one. Friends, we're hoping to celebrate 50,000 subscribers later today. I know we were only 15 away when I started this live, so hopefully we can meet that landmark number today of 50,000 subscribers, and we are so humbled by that. So humbled.
Alright, you gotta take a seat. Do not pull down the restraint. I repeat, do not pull down the restraint.
Walk over here to the shade so maybe I can see some comments if any's come up. Donde. Donde es lugar? I don't speak Spanish, but I believe you're probably asking me where is this? We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is Carowinds. This theme park is actually located in 2 states, North and South Carolina. Some of the roller coasters will start in one state and end in the other. So and today is National Roller Coaster Day, if you didn't know, which we're loving that. Watch Afterburn make its descent. I love that roller coaster. It's so smooth. It was built in 1999. It still delivers an amazing ride. Just listen to that. Hey, would you guys ride that? Up above me there is the Wind Seeker. I think that tower reaches just over 400 feet. Like I said, this little area is themed to dedicated to all those who made the dream of reaching the skies a reality. So it's all about flight. And this part really holds true to the Carolina tradition. If you didn't know, North Carolina was considered first in flight. That's where the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, discovered the ability to fly at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So anytime you see a North Carolina license plate, you're going to see first in flight. We'll get a good vantage point when the roller coaster comes back around. This will be a good opportunity for some other people to let me know where you're watching from. So we have Arnaldo in California, Heaney's in Ireland, Amy Gordon, I'm not sure where you're at, Amy. We're glad you're here. Thank you so much. Do you guys have a favorite roller coaster in your hometown, or in your state, in your country? I myself have ridden over 140 different roller coasters, which is pretty amazing. I mean, this park has 14. We're getting a 15th one next year. Los Angeles, California, LA. I love LA. So I really want to visit Anaheim and go to Disneyland. I want to go to Hollywood, go to Universal Studios Hollywood. Probably won't happen this year unless sometime in the Christmas season. We have a busy theme park season ahead coming up for Orlando. We're going down Labor Day weekend for Halloween Horror Nights. And over at the Magic Kingdom, we're going to do the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So Monique, have you ever been to Knott's Berry Farm? All right, Afterburn's going up. So the same company that owns and operates Knott's Berry's Farm runs this theme park. Kind of surprised I haven't seen any decorations or props up for Carowinds, their Halloween event. As it actually starts in 3 weeks. That event starts here in 3 weeks. There's the coaster above us. So we'll go over here. Back that way is the kids area. It's called Camp Snoopy. It's themed to the Peanuts. This is the new announcement for 2025. It's an expansion they're doing. So we are getting, the park's getting its 15th coaster. It's going to be Snoopy's Racing Railway. I do think it's going to be a launched coaster. It's a family coaster, so it's a good opportunity for the younger ones to kind of, get their feet wet when it comes to riding a roller coaster. And Charlie Brown's River Raft Blast. So I think there's a lot of parks that have something very similar to this. I know Dollywood used to, and they took it out. Silver Dollar City has one where you can blast the riders, and the people on the shore can blast back. So. Water rides is something that comes up a lot of times in park surveys, so it's good to see. It's good to see that addition. So there's a lot of money and capital that's still being spent into this park. I mentioned earlier that Cedar Fair and Six Flags became one company. They're moving the headquarters to Six Flags into Charlotte, which is where this park is at. So that makes me happy for what can and will happen at this park. I'm going to show you guys one last thing before I end the live. It's a little Easter egg that I think is really cool. So back in the 80s and early 90s, the park had an area called Smurf Island. And Smurf Island was just over the way here. But there's little Easter eggs that's around the park. Well, actually in this area, that's kind of hidden, out of plain sight. But it's just like little mementos, little, I was here kind of things, just showing a tribute, if you will. I'm going to show you guys. Tell me what you think. I'm not sure which Smurf that is, but I think it's Vanity Smurf. I think that's Vanity Smurf. So there's Vanity Smurf. Let's go around. Now, I've found these before. That's why it's so easy for me. So there's another one. See him? There's more. There's actually Papa Smurf and Smurfette that I haven't been able to find yet. Let's see. Here's two Smurfs here. You guys know the name of this Smurf? I think that's Happy. Let's see. Let's see if there's any on this. People are looking at me like, what is this guy doing? So in a few weeks, this bridge will be decorated for Halloween. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen any transformation yet. They're probably doing some stuff backstage, I'm sure. Well, we're getting the cobwebs. They're not cleaning very well. Let's see. I know there's a couple more Smurfs. Oh, they did run this panel for lights that's coming up. Oh, here we go. You guys know who this is? This is Gargamel. He's the villain. And there's Azrael, his cat. So Gargamel and Azrael. But Papa Smurf is hidden here somewhere. We gotta find him. I don't see him. So, I said earlier that when we were over in the flight area that North Carolina is first in flight. The Wright brothers did their very first flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, which is on the Outer Banks. This coaster here is called Kitty Hawk, Kiddy Hawk. It's a junior coaster. One thing that's really great about this part is that they do try to include activities for all age groups. All right, we're gonna walk on through. I'm gonna make it up to Thunder Striker, and then I believe we'll end alive at that point. You guys have any questions for me while I'm here? Panda Express. There's yet another great coaster. That's Thunder Striker, formerly Intimidator. Thunder Striker is a coaster that falls in the hyper coaster category, which means it's in between 200 and 300 feet tall. That first drop, I believe, is 223 feet. This coaster reaches the top speed of 75 miles per hour. There's no inversions, it's just all bunny hops, and it is smooth as silk. An amazing roller coaster, I love it. I'm probably going to hit that up when I end this live. Oh, let's show you some Charlie Brown merchandise. See Carowinds, North Carolina, South Carolina. Here's a Charlie Brown lounge fly, or peanuts. Check out this. Gotta have it. There's a character. I'm not sure which one that one is. Okay, friends, thank you for joining in and spending this time with me. I hope you all have a great day.